What's up, y'all? Welcome back to more Kirby's Return to Dreamland. In the last episode, we collected all of Magolor's ship parts, and in exchange for our efforts, he took us here to his home planet, which is not a very good deal, because look at this place. It's all like, oh, can we suck up these guys? No ability for us. But yeah, look at this place. It looks pretty... What was that? Can you try to slow him down? Kirby, just run. There's lightning trying to strike us. This is like a bad itchy and scratchy cartoon. And we are on the wrong end of this. So Kirby, just run. Run. Oh, don't fall down. Run for your life. And look at those. No time to suck those things up. We'll have to wait until like the coast is clear. Get away. Okay. This is going slow. We can suck this thing up. Alright, so we get fire ability, Kirby. And is that a fuse? Oh, we lit the fuse, but we lost our ability. And there's no way we're catching up to that fuse. We'll just, we'll see where it goes anyway. Maybe we get like a speed boost and, oh no, that fuse is long gone. Traps and, okay, it already went. But at least we activated these little trap things. So that was a good thing. We're gonna have to backtrack a little bit. Because I'm not perfect, I'm sorry. This is like a blind run. Despite some people like, no way, you're just getting like way too lucky. You must have played this level like 4 or 5 times. I'm like, no, I've played a lot of Kirby games and sometimes I mess up. Okay, so I would guess that since this was somewhat tricky to do, this is going to be where our first energy spear is, and guess wrong. So much for my guessing ability. So at least we get Mike Kirby. I wouldn't have gone up here if I'd have known it was just for a 1-up, but whatever, I still like to be Mike Kirby, so we'll grab this 1-up, even though in this game they are a little bit useless, they're not really good to get. Whatever. So I kinda have mixed feelings about this whole continuing the game, because on the one hand, it was very cool that we still get to play this game, because this game's a lot of fun. I had a blast doing this Let's Play. So, like, the prospect of getting a whole brand new world, I'm like, yes, I'm down for that. But on the other hand, I feel like Magolor is, like, taking advantage of us, because we did all this work to get all of his ship parts back, and now, at the same... Stupid, whatever you are, what... One of those little blue things. That was maybe overkill. Sorry. I freaked out a little bit. I panicked. He bumped me. I don't want that bed, Kirby. Because then I'll lose my mic power up and I'll go to sleep, and that wouldn't be cool. But yeah, Magolor, it's like we signed up to do one thing, and then he's asking us to do even more. Now we have to like beat up a dragon too, and it's like there's no end to this guy's limit. He's one of those friends who takes advantage of you. Like, have you ever had a friend and they ask you for like, oh, just a small favor, and then it becomes this big, huge deal? Like, I have had friends, and they're like, hey, can you help me move? It's like just to an apartment across town. And it won't take that long, because I only have a couple like big things that I need you to move. It'll take like 2 hours, and I'm like, yeah, sure. And what are these guys? Those things look like faces the way the gears are. It's a new Disney Pixar movie, Crusher. That's what this guy's name is, and we're gonna have to bump into Crusher if we want to get in this door. So let's go along in here. Oh, here's our first energy spear. All right, so looks like we're gonna have to do the same thing. Try to run into that. Yes. All right, that was kind of good. I'm surprised I did it on the first try. That's dumb luck right there. Alright, so no, what I was saying, you ever have friends and they like ask you for something that's small? Like, I've had friends ask me to move, and then they're like, oh no, this shouldn't take long. And then they have a lot more stuff than you thought, and it ends up taking a really long time. Or like, I've had friends, whoa, that is dangerous. I've had friends that are like, hey, can you just drop me off somewhere? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And they're like, where's it at? And it's like, oh, it's not that far. And then it's like an hour away. And then sometimes people are ungrateful about it. They're like, hey man, this took like an hour and 20 minutes because you drive so slow. And I'm like, okay, buddy, still faster than walking, but don't go on that, Kirby. But I admit it, I drive kind of slow. And here's why I drive slow, because I remember like right when I first got my license, I got stopped for going then I got tased too. I got stabbed by lightning. It was one of those big giant things. Cop was like, alright, you're going 3 miles over the limit. That's 3 tases, because they're hardcore around here. No. But I remember, yeah, I got stopped for going 38 and a 35, and it like freaked me out, because I was in like a bad section of town, and I know some of you guys are like, well, you're in a bad section of town, but there was a cop car right there that pulled you over, so it was okay. What were you freaking out about? But I didn't know. It could have been like, this cop could have been like Denzel Washington from Training Day or something like that. I didn't know, and oh, even though we have star power, let's go investigate. This could be our second energy spear, and oh, it's just an extra man, and I don't have an ability to slice that anyway. I need like a cutter Kirby. Oh, I need that blade Kirby. So I guess we could go back technically and get that if we wanted to, but I don't want to. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Training Day Denzel. This is why I think I reminded of, because the cop kind of looked like Denzel. Not like exactly like Denzel, but he had that look. He could be like one of Denzel's cousins. So maybe that's what triggered that memory and I started freaking out. I'm trying to think now of who his partner was in that movie. Like, who was the good cop? But I can't think of it. My brain's not working. Here, oh yes, we get to be fire, Kirby. Monster flame, Kirby, and let's take out these. What are those things? They're like bombs on springs or something like that. Oh, that's the best thing ever. We like blow them up and then food appears. Wouldn't that be like a cool way to get your lunch? Like, instead of like waiting in a boring line at like a restaurant or at the cafeteria or something like that, no. You go into this crazy factory, you put on a hat that's made entirely of fire, and then food magically appears from these bombs that you detonate with the fire. And somehow, even though it's in like a blast zone and you'd expect like ashes and shrapnel and all sorts of other bad stuff, the food is perfectly safe to eat. At least for Kirby. So yeah, this would be like an interesting way to order lunch. I don't think it would work too well in real life, and I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Because I think here's how my brain works. We're jumping off on so many tangents today, and I feel like a spaz, and I haven't even had any sugar or something like this. But I think sometimes, like, here's the representation of a normal person's brain. Like, whatever your stereotype for something like really smart, like, I don't know, maybe it'd be like a professor with like a suit and tie and glasses, or whatever your stereotype is for something really smart, that's what I feel represents most people's brains. My brain, on the other hand, is a little kitten chasing a laser pointer around, and he gets all distracted. He goes off on tangents. Like, wherever the laser pointer points, that's where the kitten goes. He's all around the room. He's bouncing from this to that, and that's how my brain is. It jumps from, we're talking about eating food, from blowing up bombs, and then we're talking about training day, and talking about helping friends move, and we put it all together, and it becomes my random Let's Play commentary. So it looks like, even in Magolor's world, we're gonna have to go to the world of black and white. So I guess our last two energy spheres are going to be the Sphere Doomer. Kind of weird the way they do that sometimes. Like, you would think in this level they'd have a lot of other hiding places where they could have hidden, yes, I'm making up words. We could have hidden, because I never learned to conjugate verbs. No, where they're hidden, they could have hid some more energy spears, but they just had one up, like, in 2 or 3 places where I thought for sure that'd be where an energy spear was. They're tricking us now. They're, like, mixing up a little bit. Alright, that wasn't smart. Jeez, they're throwing 2 of those, okay. Kirby, let's try not to get crushed by the void. Thank you very much. I gotta shut up for a little bit. Stupid treadmills are throwing me off, and then those things, get out of my way. Back it up, fellas. You're like too close. Get off my grill. Come on. No means no. Let's go along this treadmill. It looks like in this world too, it's like even the background, it has that like watery effect where it's like the water drop. I don't know. Those of you who have that on your video editor where you can make everything look like looks like water going through the screen or whatever. I don't know. Let's make our way past these guys and try not to get squished. Kirby's not used to being on a treadmill. He's a big dude. He's not used to getting... Alright, we're gonna have to wait for you to pass and try to get out of here now. Yeah, Kirby's not used to all this exercise. This is way too much. Oh, that was nice. The treadmill was going our way for once. And now we got the big star. Where's the end in sight of this? Actually, this one hasn't been too bad, so I shouldn't complain too much. Oh, we got a 1-up. And we got pizza. Nicely done. Can we get like 1 more health power up just so I can fight the Sphere Doomer with like full power? Usually, like, in between the abilities, they give us some food, so I shouldn't worry about it too much. So let's see. We got, oh, Ninja Kirby. And what is that food? You can't tell, but I'm sure it was yummy. So I'm going with Ninja, because Ninja is always the best. And here's Sphere Doomer. Oh, I like his colors. So, I don't like his colors to spare his life enough, though. Why don't you taste the wrath of my... No, I don't want to taste the wrath of your shiny spherical ball. You know what those balls look like? It's like the, have you ever seen that infomercial? It's Fushigi! He's got like 5 Fushigis. That's what this guy is. He's not trying to kill us. He's just trying to sell us some Fushigis. I don't have 1995, okay? I'm Kirby. I don't have money in this game. We have stars. I'll give you... How many stars do I got? I got 4 stars. I'll give you 4 stars for your 4 Fushigi balls. How about that? Let's make a deal. Bam. You want some of that? Oh... Alright, so he is dead. We didn't make a deal. That's okay. We don't get his Fushigi balls. We do get his 2 energy spheres. And now all the energy spheres in this level are complete. And we get to do my favorite thing in all of life. Eat a maximum tomato. Because maximum tomatoes are delicious. Actually, no. I don't really like tomatoes in real life. I remember one time... I'll end with something derpy. I remember one time I saw like a tomato and I was like a little kid. I wasn't paying attention. I thought it was a big like red delicious apple. So I like bit into the tomato expecting an apple and then this tomato and I was like, oh, this is the worst thing. It's almost as bad as only getting to level 3 on the freaking tryout, but look at that breakdancing. That's freaking sweet right there. Alright, so we have just completed the first stage in Magolor's world, and in the next episode, we're going to be taking on stage number 2. See you guys then for more Kirby's Return to Dreamland.